Okay, so you want to build a clear, natural American or British accent with a serious daily system. So you have watched a lot of videos and tutorials, YouTube, and you maybe read some books or articles, but you never find a system who can give you a daily routine, weekly tracker, and everything. So in this video, I'm gonna share my system, how I'm learning my, improving my accent, British accent and American accent. And to be honest, I'm not that good, but with this system, I'm improving. So I want you to improve as well. So that's why I'm giving this system for free. And how I get this system is through a paid webinar. What I did, I took the screenshots and everything, and I built a roadmap website that is a HTML file where you can get the full guidelines and everything, the roadmap, how you can build a clear American accent that can help with your career, interview, sales calls. And to be honest, when you speak English with an American accent, people will respect you more, whether you agreed with that or not. But it's the truth, it's the reality. So that's why I'm also pursuing American accent. So why not you? So if you're building a career in if you're building your career in creative field, you should build your natural accent and get your English strong because people respect you more when you can share your idea clearly. So without wasting any time, let's go to the video. And I don't want to waste your time. I'm going to give you real value with a real system. So let's go. So to build a real American and British accent, you have to have a system. You have to like awareness, correction, shadowing, pronunciation training, fluency drills, interview speaking structure, and a weekly routine that you can follow. So in this video, the roadmap I have is the 90-day roadmap to be consistent and confident while you speak English. And second, you will get the path to learn American accent and general modern British accent, which is you can speak clearly. And fourth, which is the most important block, will practice daily in a blog basis as the webinar structure. So let's go with the webinar code. So what the actually webinar teaches me that I'm going to give you as a system. So what the webinar really teaching is with the screenshot, you are not only consuming English videos and movies. A lot of people teach you to watch English movies, English cartoons to actually learn the English. It's a really useful way to learn English. But if you're afraid of speaking English, you can't learn the English language because it's improved through speaking. If you don't speak, you can't learn the English. You can understand what people are saying, but you can't confidently speak a word. So you have to speak the words with your mouth. So yep, you have to spoken out immediately. The gap between what you know and what you can say, it's you can measure with a recording. When you can record yourself, when you see the improvements, you correct your thoughts, your words, your repetitions, you do repetition and you do a targeted speaking. That's how improve your accent and you get more control over your mouth. And you really don't want to be get influenced by your mother tongue, so you have to follow the roadmap. So first thing is fluency gap method. Reading and listening create a massive knowledge. Fluency start when you imitate. You have to imitate American accent speakers. So you have to choose a speaker who you can use as a guru or you can copy them. I'd highly prefer you watch Family Guy cartoon and you watch some interviews of Joe Rogan's. It will be definitely make you understand what the patterns of speaking American accent or British accent. So yep, you have to consume a lot of content, but not only consuming, you have to also follow. You have to shadow drilling. Like when they're saying a word, you have to pause the video and you have to speak with your own mouth. Okay, and awareness before perfection. Okay, you have to be aware of the mistakes you are making. Then you have to get that perfect. If you thought that you were gonna be perfect at the first try, that's not possible. You have to do it with repeated repeated common patterns. You have to repeat your common patterns and you have to know the mistakes what you are doing, but suddenly you can't improve it. But you have to have an audit of your mistake, that these are your mistakes and you're going to improve one by one. You can't choose like 30, 40 mistakes at once. You have to choose maybe one, two, or five max, then face those mistakes. That's very simple. Then systems over motivation. I highly recommend you have a system, not only motivation. When you think like I have to learn English accent, go open this doc and start reading or following the doc. That's not possible you are doing. What you have to do is follow a system, which I'm giving you with this video. So you have to watch the video. You have to have the gut towards the full video so you can learn English accent importantly fast, which can max out your career, right? So okay, let's go to phase three, accent transformation. So we have three phases where you control your accent and learn the accent. So first is phase one, awareness. Record 60-second introduction as of yourself. Set two measurable goals. Build mistake tracker. This is where you identify filler words, weak sounds, and wrong stress, monotone delivery, grammar phrases, weak fonts, and most importantly, your mother tongue influence. So you have to record before every Monday. Track your clarity, speed filters. So I'd highly recommend you have a script which you can follow every day, and you get correct on the script. So make a script. Maybe it's an interview introduction or a sales call script. You can choose whatever you want. But yep, you have to have some mistake audit. You're not gonna fix 25 mistake at once. You're gonna choose highly five or 10 max out. Then you audit those mistakes and repeatedly you improve those mistakes. Okay, second phase is control. This comes directly from the screenshot of the webinar where it says you have to warm up, shadowing, speaking straight, and reflection. When you speak randomly and you don't control how you are saying the words, you don't have control over rhythm, you are literally missing the control. So what is shadowing? So I'm gonna quickly show you three shadowings. So first is um, this is one. Then one is drilling, lip drilling. Okay, and if you have to have a deeper accent, what you can do, you can bite a pillow and you can like you know you can like will actually make a lot of big sounds with your thoughts that will clear up your thoughts. And yep, have some water and do some grilling. Okay, like wow with water. Maybe you got the point. So yep, first you have to do a warm up, then lip drilling, then tongue drills. So you can search these things on Google. What is tongue drills? What is lip drills? What is minimal phrase? And second, what you have to do is a method which I call MTRP: mimic, transcribe, practice, record. Let's assume you are watching a podcast. What you did, whenever the speaker said, you try to mimic that. Then you transcribe what they're saying. Okay, transcribe with the accent. Okay, like M, them. Do you know them? And if I have to say in English accent, do you know them? Do you know him? Do you know him? Do you know M? M is the them. So you have to transcribe with the accent. So you have to like get the word with the accent word, right? You got the point. So you have to practice and you have to record yourself so you have the audit of yourself. You are not just blind shooting. You have to have the audit recording of yourself and tracking that you are consistently improving. And second, do the 90 seconds speaking burst. Like I'm speaking continuously, maybe for 10 minutes, 20 minutes. You have to do the speaking spins as well for yourself. Get the scripts ready and just blast the scripts. And phase three, the naturalization. Let me get my water first. Let me get my water first. Let me get my water first. That's how you improve. You have to use your English speaking skills in your daily life. Like, hey, bro, can you give me the water bottle? Like this. You can do it in Hindi. भाई क्या तुम मेरे को बोतल दे सकते? But when you speak in English, you try to integrate English language in your life. That's pretty useful. Okay, let's go to the naturalization part. Once sounds improve, connect them with spontaneous conversation, like build a conversation when you make the words free, right? And build action stability in interviews, storytelling, meetings, phone calls. Emotional speed and action does not disappear under pressure. You have to be control your accent when you're speaking in sales call. Do not remove your accent. It's bad. It's not perfect, but you have to use the accent whatever you have right now. That's how you use the accent and you make the knife sharper, which is your accent. So yep, you have to do that. You have to accept that your accent is not good, but still talk in that accent. Okay, reduce the topic switching without losing the pronunciation training. Train connected speech, reductions, linking, enunciations. Use live speaking tasks as role play. Like what kind of role play you can do? You can try to do role play with your girlfriend, with your friends. That okay, you are going to buy something, blah blah blah. You are in a travel agency. You are asking for tickets. You are maybe in a cold call. You can have these scripts and play role play games. Okay, that's pretty useful. And this is the number one thing that you have to focus on, which is your daily practice roadmap. And this is the number one thing you have to focus. Daily, you have to warm up 5 to 7 minutes, lip trills, tongue trills, jaw relaxations, vowel, lighter practice, minimal prayers, and you have to do some like she shell by she shore, that kind of things. Okay, like चाची के चांदनी थे like हिंदी में होता है ना कुछ ऐसा. So that like this one. Okay, then we have shadowing. You have to do shadowing. Which is shadowing? Maybe you were watching a movie. You have to get a part from there and you have to mimic that. Listen first, then transcribe in your mind, and then mimic, and then record yourself and compare the versions with your one and then the recorded one. Sorry, not the recorded one, the native one, which you are watching in a movie or whatever. Okay, that's called shadowing. Then you have a speaking sprint. Get a script and speak on the script. Remove your filler words and do not make the mistakes right at the speaking speed run. First do the full script, then saw the mistake, then analyze the mistake, and then again repeat it. Then we have reflection, 3 minute note to improvements. You have to reflect on what you are doing. You have to audit yourself. Okay, so okay, importance 1% and mistake one, short wins. This is give you practice and focus. Yep, that's why I'm giving you the system. Okay, then you have a weekly execution board. Screenshot this, or I'm gonna give you the link to the Google Drive in the description below. And please make sure to subscribe this channel if you're liking this video. Okay, and if it's healthy. Okay, repeat the core routine daily. Shift focus content on each day. Your mouth and ear and speaking system keep improving together. You can't do the same stuff again and again. You have to improve with the system. Okay, Monday you do recording, bowel training, self introduction, and mistake your audits. Okay, audit your mistakes. Sorry. Then we have Thursday, American rhythm R sound, T sound, shadowing, podcast, and use words to interviews and answer them. Okay. Then we have Wednesday. Wednesday we do British vowels, scripts, T, long vowels, shadowing, BBC style speech, and storytelling. Then Thursday we'll do minimal praise, linking, stress, patterns, and spontaneous topic speaking. Then Friday grammar survival. Okay, as an Indian, we do a lot of mistake with grammar, so we have to fix that with audits like correct your loops and do role play and get your grammar slides. Okay, you can like ask ChatGTP, give me like ask chat go to ChatGTP and ask ChatGTP, give me grammars for a sales call. So you get the grammars which you need, which you use in a real life, which is we definitely call 80-20 rule. Learn the 20% that you actually use in your life. The 80% is shit. You don't use that in your lifespan. Maybe you use 5 or 7 times in a year, but that doesn't matter. You have to get clear on the 20% first, which you use daily. Okay, then Saturday, long form speaking, you speak for a long time. Then read loud, read along. Then action comparison and pronunciation review. You have to do the review of your whole system. Okay. Then yeah, go to general American accent playing. I need my word probably again. Okay. I did a mistake this time. I said, okay, I need my word probably. I said probably. But what it needs to be is probably. So you have to mistake that this you have to audit these mistakes in real time and fix those. Okay. First, general American action. We have our goal to sound more American, train the sound system, rhythm, relaxed, connected speech rather than only copying the vocabulary. Okay. Priority feature robotic are pronounced are clearly in words like car, work, hard, T flap, water, better. City often sounds closer to weather, 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 better, city. You have to face those words right first. Then relaxed vowel with such in unstressed syllables. So you have to understand what is actually syllables, okay? Then sentence stress, reduce the word I wanna go and I gonna I wanna go gonna, okay? Did ya, did you? So did you? We reduce it to did ya? Then we have to do up down in ocean that sound natural, not flat. And that pretty sources is modern interviews, podcasts, casual education, YouTube videos. You can watch marketing contents as well if you're in marketing or sales. Then there are some web series that you can follow. Friends, Suits, The Officer US, and clear conversational clips. You can do the shadowing within these clips. Voiceover recording apps, waveform compression. You can like when you're speaking with an Indian accent and when you're speaking with an American accent, you will literally see the waveform compressions when you download a waveform compression app. Okay, then speech to text app to test whether your pronunciation is being understood. So what you can do, download a speech to text app and try to have a conversation with them and see is they the app catching the words right or not. If it's catching not the right word, that's a mistake with your pronunciation. Then modern British clarity plane. If you want, if you also want a British option, train a clear modern standard instead of exaggerating movie accent. Aim for clarity, not performance. Okay. In British accent, you have to be clear what you're saying. It's not understandable, I know, but if you're not clear within that, native speakers will deny you. Okay. Priority features, like what I did like just few moments ago. I'm trying to find a word to explain my thought. So you have to know a lot of words so that you can express your feelings and thoughts with words combinations. Okay. So priority features for a British accent, non-robotic speech in many standard British patterns, car ends without a strong R unless vowel follows. Crisp T sounds in like better, bottle, letter than long vowels control in bath, as, class, third word. British accent is a little bit complicated, but yeah, the best practices will be BBC Learning English interview with presentation and documentaries, speech with clean pacing, read along British with newspaper and magazine articles, pay British shadowing days with transcript to catch vowel changes. Okay, do not mix both accent at the start. Okay, go with American accent first, then gradually switch to British accent once we get the American accent right. Okay, do not mix those both. Okay, our sound usually pronounced strongly in British, American one, but in British one often reduced at word end. What you should do, choose one system and stay consistent. T sound is often softer and flat in casual speech, often clearer and more defined, but is with a minimal pairs and sentence days, okay? And vowel more relaxed and casual conversation in American accent, but in alongside in the British accent, often more contrast between long and short vowels. So there's the changes in the accents, okay? It's not the same. So in the rhythm, in American accent, it's smoother, reduced, it's pace in fast conversation, but in British accent, more clipped in some standard forms, right? This is the difference. So here's are some study material that you can use, probably thanks Manager. So this is your course planning material library screenshot suggested from the webinar. Okay. So foundation module, daily life sentences and sentence structures. Then we have basic tense for speaking. Get it from YouTube. Search in YouTube basic tense from speaking, not for exam grammar. Okay, exam grammar are completely different ones. And core pronunciation map vowels, consonant syllable states. Go search it on Google. and self-introduction and common interview answers. Get a script for yourself and fluency module. Force out drills, 90-second speaking sprints. Get a script, storytelling, facing, and topic switching. Have a conversation with yourself, record them, and shadowing and transcription and corrections. Okay, do the shadowing, watch movies, copy them, mimic them, use the formula and filler reductions, and have the control over your pacing. How you speak, you have to be control over how you're speaking. So yeah, the advanced module is collection items, which I definitely don't know. I'm not advanced as well. Okay, so guys, can you rate my accent, like how I'm speaking? Is it good or not? To be honest, I rate this something around 6. Please give your rating as well. Advanced comparison language versus, so these are the things that are advanced. First go through this basic stuff, then go through the advanced stuff. Listen podcast bank, have some few podcasts, favorite podcasts, watch them, I mean listen them regularly, read some books, then recording bank, have a recording bank. I highly recommend you use Google Drive to store the data, and later you can compare yourself how you're improving. And yep, here's a clear introduction screenshot, like how you can do your introduction. Just take the screenshot, dude, and fill this out for yourself. And yep, your mistake trigger and reflection structure. So yep, the webinar told you to create a mistake trigger. Yeah, okay. So I am telling you to get a mistake trigger. You can use Notion, Google Docs, and but I highly recommend to use the Notion. It's a great app to use. Okay, this is the app. Okay, this is the app where I listed how I'm gonna improve my American accent. And yep, I have also this HTML file here. Okay, get yourself a Notion account and use it. Okay, then yep, top 5 categories. Fillers. When you're mistaking your audits, have a look at fillers, then pronunciation, grammar phrases, delivery. You're delivering too fast, monotone, low confidence. Fix those first. Then your accent instability. See whether you are speaking in Indian accent, American accent, or you get heavily influenced by your mother tongue. Audit them. Okay, then this is the your daily reflection template which you're going to use for the two things that you improved today. Which one sound or pattern is still broken that you're going to fix later on? Then what I will repeat tomorrow? Then how many fillers did I notice today? And did I stay in one accent system today? Ask yourself these questions. Okay, realistically you can modify them with your daily needs. Okay, so yeah, okay, there is a realistic roadmap. You can't try to master English accent in 15 days. That's not basically possible. You have to give the time. Basically, if you want to get better with your American accent, you have to give yourself 3 months consistently. Okay. So I highly recommend use Google Calendar. Go to Google Calendar and block a time for American accent. Okay. So how you can do it, I'm gonna clearly say to you. Okay, let's open Google Calendar. I'm going to do with you. This is Google Calendar. This is gonna be give you notifications every day. So okay, I'm gonna do my English action is 9 to 10. Okay, make it task and then make it repeatable for every day. Okay, all day, repeat daily, and action training. Okay, now go to this and save. Now every day you will get a reminder. Okay, if I switch it to week, now you can see that my each day is blocked with this. Okay, American accent. So every day I'll get a reminder that I have to practice my American accent. So block out your calendar so you can be consistent. Okay, I hope this video helps you a lot, and I'm going to directly upload this because I don't care if someone uses this or not, but this is a video that I'm going to share. I actually share with you if it's uploaded in YouTube. So use this system, and if you have any doubt, you can comment below. And if you're someone who is doing in marketing sales, you can reach out to me. I'm hiring. Okay. Yep. Bye bye.